What's going on, guys? Andrew Piluk Hockey here, back again for a Toronto Maple Leafs game day preview, and this is a bit of a different tone. The Leafs are coming off of victories against the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Florida Panthers. Two huge wins within the Leafs division. The Leafs needed to beat Florida. That game against Tampa was important, but they needed to beat Florida. You lose to a Zamboni driver, and then you win two back-to-back games against amazing teams. Now you're facing another really good team who's going through similar injury troubles. And you know what? Their starting goaltender, Markstrom, has been one of the best goalies in the league this year. If not, you can make an argument to be him being the best goaltender in the league for what he's gone through. So the Canucks are going to have to rely on the probable starter, Thatcher Demco. So it's Vancouver versus Toronto. Vancouver comes into this one 34-22-6. And Toronto's 33-23-8 according to Sportsnet. I always record these the day before, so if something changes, I apologize. It will be linked as the pinned comment down below. So obviously this is for Saturday, February 29th, 7 p.m. Eastern in Toronto. The Leafs were just on the road, and now they're coming back. Pretty awesome that the Leafs are coming back after two huge victories. And like I said, Thatcher Demco is the probable starter. This guy is an amazing prospect for the Canucks, and he's played in some games this year. I'm really looking forward to how he shapes out in the future, because the Canucks have Markstrom, they have Demko, and DiPietro. They have the opportunity that if something comes about, they have three really good goalie prospects. They can trade one of those guys, probably not Markstrom or Demko. It could be DiPietro. They could trade one of those guys off and get something that they really need, because they are really good prospects. The Vancouver Canucks prospect system is incredible still to me. So Thatcher Demco is the probable starter, 11-7-2. No shutouts, 3.08 goals against average, but a .903 save percentage. Of course, that's not the biggest sample, but I'm sure you'd like to get that goals against average down. Freddie Anderson comes into this one, 27-13-6, 2 shutouts, 2.98 goals against average, and a .906 save percentage. He's the probable starter. I don't know if Campbell's going to get the crease, but I think the Leafs have to keep rolling with Freddie. They have to let him get his confidence back. He's coming off of 2 victories, and now he's got to start stopping more pucks. There were still a couple goals that were scored on him that I was like, Freddie, you probably could have made a better play to get to that puck, or just bad shots. So I'm hoping that he's going to pick his confidence up because the Leafs really need him down the stretch here. In terms of points, man, what a pickup JT Miller was for the Canucks. 65 points for him. He's been playing unreal for the Canucks this year. I, at the time, thought they might have overpaid for Miller, but at the same time, I was like, this is a good pickup. Like, you have to realize this Canucks team, they needed to go get a guy that can actually put up some points, and they did. And I believe a first-round pick was involved in that trade, but he's doing really well. Austin Matthews on the other side has 76 points. I was going to say goals. No, that's not what it is. He's doing really well, of course. In terms of assists, Quinn Hughes, the super rookie, that guy is unbelievable. He's so fun to watch. The Canucks are a great team to watch. Like, if you don't watch a lot of their games, especially, I know there's a lot of Leaf fans here, they are fun. Like, they're a really good team. 43 assists for Hughes. Marner, of course, another fancy type of player, 48 assists for him. In terms of goals, Miller leads with 25. Again, just having a beauty season. Matthews, you can also put him in that beauty season category because he has 44 goals. Unbelievable for him. Just, he's going to score 50. He's going to get 50 plus. In terms of wins, Markstrom has 23. Freddie has 27. The last time the Leafs and Canucks played, it was at Rogers Arena in Vancouver. 4-1 victory for the Leafs, and that was in 2019. Now, in terms of team stats, goals per game, stuff like that, goals per game, the Leafs lead just barely. The Leafs and Canucks have similar stats, but the Leafs take this one because the Canucks are at 3.29 goals per game. The Leafs are at 3.48. In terms of goals against per game, the Canucks take this one as they are at 3.02. The Leafs are at 3.27. In terms of power play percentage, the Leafs take this one by a fraction. The Canucks are at 24.20%. The Leafs are at 24.43%. In terms of the penalty kill, the Canucks take this one as they're at 80.20%. The Leafs are at 76.54%. But like I said, this is important for both teams. The Canucks are fighting injuries. Same thing with the Leafs. They've got to win games to stay in a playoff position. They have to. It's just how it is, and it's going to be really good to see these two teams battle. I know Besser is out. I don't know. Is Pettersson still out? I don't know. I haven't checked in on the injuries too much, because again, the focus on the Leafs lately has been insane because of all the crap that's been going on. But hopefully they'll get fully healthy soon. Same thing with the Leafs. I love watching both teams, two Canadian teams. Nothing against American teams. I've got to clarify that these days, but I really do. I really do like watching these two teams, and of course I'm a Leaf guy, so I gotta go for the Leafs. So I'm gonna predict 2-0 for the Leafs, just off the top of my head. I always say the first thing that I can think of. So yeah, hopefully you guys will watch the game, enjoy the game. 7 p.m. Eastern, Saturday, February 29th. Who doesn't love Hockey Night in Canada? If you're new to this channel, make sure to subscribe. Join the squad. Let's get to 8,000 subscribers. Thank you for all the support lately. And yeah, like I said, just enjoy the game, enjoy Saturday night, and maybe Saturday's headlines will be interesting to see what teams were doing at the trade deadline last week. So again, subscribe if you're new, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video or stream. Peace.